Hello, 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 hello. How everybody today? Hope you're all doing fantastically. Welcome to the Crypto Wolfpack Show, aka Steph Trades. Uh, I thought I'll jump in quickly and just give you an update on what I see is happening in the cryptos markets. And we had some crazy volatility earlier this afternoon. Depending where you are in the world. Bitcoin spiked up all the way to almost, I think, like 68,000, and then spiked all the way back down again to 64,800. Pretty wild move. So let's quickly jump into the charts, and then we can see what we can see. Let's quickly do what we always do. We go over to the bubbles, and we see which one is the bubble of the day. And quite frankly, today the bubble of the day is not a meme coin, the Cats in Dark World meme coin. Let's put up the chart and see what we can see there. If there's any opportunities there, let's do MAU USDT, and I hope it's on one of the exchanges. Yep, it's basically on most major exchanges. So right now, let's see what the daily does. Wow, this is quite a volatile meme coin. As you can see, from day to day, it sparked up 184%. Then it made another very nice rounded bottom over here, and it sparked up another 110%. So quite frankly, I'm seeing a lot of resistance here at the top. So not something I would buy into this stage. I'm pretty sure this will probably come back down, and then it will probably bounce again. So very volatile coin, not something I would get into. So let's quickly go over our other list, our other watch list, and let's first of all check what Bitcoin is doing. So basically Bitcoin we had this nice correction over here, this nice wedge, and then we just banned out, and then it banned back in, retested this bottom, and then it banned out again. So some crazy. I hope no one was trading this leverage, because they would have gotten destroyed. But in any case, it's on the high time frame, it's still looking very, very good. And we just basically, if we can break through this level, through this area over here, then there's not much that can stop us. Because once we break these tops over there, there's a lot of liquidation that will happen when we broke these levels over here. So Bitcoin looking very, very bullish. Let's quickly run through our other stuff on our watch list and see if there's any opportunities. We can quickly do a rundown through some of the trades I am in. And Bobo, not too worried about this. It's forming some type of a triangle here on the edge of this larger correction over here. We've got very tight key pivot areas over here, and if we can just stay above it, this is basically within this week. We should see a good little spike over here on Bobo. So the other one we currently in is in Tron, and to be quite honestly, if this one breaks back into this line over there, that's basically the line in the sand there, what I will take profit, because if we can't bounce from this area, we'll probably come back down to this entry level. So I would rather just take the profit and see what it does. Not too worried about this trade. We had a nice little move when we entered this, but we are getting some type of a pullback. If it just starts go a little bit more, I'll move this to break even. Sailor, this one we had a very nice spike from our initial entry over there. I did move this over to break even. So if this one comes back down, I'm not too worried. I'll just get out for break even. CFX, this one is testing the bottom of this correction line over here, and hopefully we can just get a nice little bounce again. If that happens, it would be fantastic. My line in the sand is if we close below the 4 hour 200, I might end up cutting this trade and just taking a small loss. Ton also, I thought when we got the little breakout we would pop, but we didn't get that pop. We got another drawdown, another small pullback, and then we bounced again. So not that concerned about this trade yet. Let's quickly go over these other ones I've got in here. Pepe Pork. We had this very good setup that we wanted to enter, but we missed that one. It would be very nice if this can come back down and give us a second chance. Tia, we broke out of this correction over here, and that, I mean, that will also be a gift if we can come back down and maybe get a second opportunity to land, to take a trade. BNB, I'm still holding my longer term thesis that this will probably come back up, come back down, and then somewhere around here we can try and enter the trade. The lithium, be an extraordinary gift if this one can come back down, and even maybe I would consider if this one bounce from this area over here, which means it will this will become a support zone, and maybe we can take a bounce trade. So let's keep our eyes on this one. Then are we not too bullish on this? Like I said, if we get like a cup and handle, I would definitely consider trading this, but there's still a possibility that that one will come back down again. Say, very upset with that we missed this trade, and it would be also a spectacular gift if this one can come back down over here and we can basically catch an entry from this area over here. So let's hope that happens. We did go over Bitcoin. AI Tech, another one I'm very bullish on. If this one can also come back down and maybe we can get a bounce from this area, we might not get it to come back down, but we'll just track it. If this one tends to break out, then I would, before I get it, I wouldn't just get into the trade if we break out. I want to see it close, give us a pullback, and then maybe I will try and enter it. But the ideal situation would be if this one comes back down, then we can enter from the bounce area over here. XMR, remember we were stopped out of this trade, and boom, it went up. I'm pretty confident that this one will still reach the profit target that we had for it. Let's go over some other coins over here. Brett getting some type of a pullback. We'll have to see if this becomes a type of a support zone, and if we can stay above the zone, that would be a good sign for Brett to continue its upward movement. AR, I'm still on the camp that this one would maybe come back down. Mumu is another one we missed. Solana also had that crazy spike with Bitcoin, and then we came back down. Will also be an extraordinary gift if this one comes back down and gives us another opportunity to enter here at the bottom. YGG, not too let's analyze this on a bigger time frame. I mean, the chart looks like god damn it, the chart looks like a piece of jabroni. If you look at the chart on a very zoomed out level. So do you really want to be getting into something like this? I mean, not really. So let's take this off. Boom, we saw a massive explosive breakout. Very upset that we missed it. You know, our system told us, get in here, get in. It shouted at us. And, you know, before we wiped the sleep out of our eyes, this one exploded to the top. So, no point keeping this one on the list. I mean, it was a missed opportunity. So, not too much going on. I mean, Sui, just want to show you guys here on Sui. Sui, I actually took, it was one of my long terms, and I took profits on Sui. So let's go over here. That's the chart I'm looking at. So I got in here around about $1, and this I got out roughly here about 210, I would say. Um, if we look at this on the daily, I mean, and we track this impulse move. If this can come back down to the 50 area zone, I would be ecstatic, because I would definitely try, you know, even if we can get back to the 618. But Sui has been on a rampage, and I mean, I'm hoping, really, really hoping that, you know, we can come back down to this area. It would give me a second opportunity to get back in, because I don't believe that will just basically pop from here. It has to make some type of a larger pullback. So I'm waiting for that larger pullback to get back into Sui. So I did manage to get a very nice um, over 100% gain on Sui, which is not bad. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Let's see if watch list 2. I've got here some stuff on the watch list number 2. Eigenlayer made a nice little pullback over here. Just analyzing it. Let's pull some flips over here. I'm liking this little cup and handle that we've got going on here. We did, wow, we did pull back to the golden pocket area precisely to the dot, and we did bounce from that area. So we'll have to see if we can. Let's see if there's not some type of a, maybe if this one gives a type of a small correction in this larger correction, maybe we can consider taking an entry on this. Definitely we can consider that. So definitely one to track. I think Eigenlayer could do well. Then I had this ozone on. Don't see much there. Actually starting to form, could form a type of a head and shoulder patterns there. That is bearish. This one's still waiting for it to pop out of the bigger correction. Pepe, we did break out of this. Could start to come and retest this back area over here. And you know, if this can stay above the support zone, make like a little correction for us to tell us that, hey, it won't come back down, and then we can maybe try and get in there as well. Athena, actually this one had a very nice move. I mean, we broke out there and it went, wow, 49%. That's not bad at all. Let's look at the larger time frames to see what we can see. And wow, I mean, this one could get back to all-time high. That's a nice 273%. So Athena, we are starting to see some bearish divergence, which is also a warning signal that this might also come back down slightly. but nonetheless we can still track it. Oh wow, this little trade appeared on my radar yesterday, and what? Wow. Um, I had this, I had this little setup here. I wanted to trade, but then again, life got into the way. I lost track of it, and well, it actually just banned. It banned for 157%, which is nuts. So, not the bad luck, I suppose. But hey, the time is coming back where opportunities like this is going to be, day after day after day. So don't beat yourself up if you miss one or two huge trades like this. There's still going to be lots of opportunity. Ship, I think Ship can also do quite well. We'll have to see this one. If it comes back in and comes back into the channel, then we'll have to, you know, evolve with the structure, and that correction will basically evolve like that. So let's see if that happens, or if we can stay outside of this triangle correction. Jasmine, this one, I mean, this one did quite well in the past. I mean, in the past there was 290. Over here, it was another move, 128% move. So I would definitely try and load up if this one can come back into this volume node and bounce from there. I mean, if that happens, I'll be all over it. So definitely one to track. MPLX also getting a lot of buzz lately. We already broke out of the larger daily correction, and we are starting to form a smaller correction outside of your larger correction, which is normally a good sign, because if you miss the big move, it gives you a second opportunity to get into the trade with confirmation that it will be going. And we are having some type of a breakout. The only thing, I think, your RSI is quite overbought. And let's have a look at your stocks and see how your stocks are looking. That'd be interesting. And your stochastic basically is also quite overbought. So not something I would rush into now, but this one can come back down over here. Your stocks can reset, your RSIs can reset. Definitely. We can try and take a trade to the upside here. So keep your eye on it, on this one as well. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you found some good TA. I delivered, and I'll be seeing you in the week. And let's hope that Bitcoin can do it for us and break through those key levels that we've been battling for months and months and months. But I'm very, very positive about about the move, and I really think that I was hesitant that maybe we would not get October, but I've got some revitalized optimism that we could maybe pull out October. So we'll have to see what happens. Cheers for now, guys. Have a good night.